Earlier this year, Wild Turkey 101, that beloved juice, Wild Turkey, released a special edition of that brand to commemorate, get my words tied up, Jimmy Russell, which is a long stay member of the Wild Turkey family. Now, this is a 70-year anniversary edition of Wild Turkey 101. The proof is the same, mash bill is the same, so what's different? Well, we're going to get into that. But Jimmy Russell is a man who's been with Wild Turkey for 70 years. He worked his way up through the ranks, eventually became a master distiller, and in 2000 he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in Kentucky. All right, so we are going to nose, sip, and taste Wild Turkey. We're going to compare it to Wild Turkey 101, and as you can see, I don't have a bottle sitting in front of me, but I do have this sample. A bourbon buddy gave me a sample of the Wild Turkey 101 70-year anniversary. I wasn't able to get my hands on it, but that's okay. I tried and I failed. But yeah, I was in my feelings about that. But it's okay. We're going to do this anyway. We're going to enjoy this sample, and we're going to compare it against the regular Wild Turkey 101. All right? So, hey, my name is Keith. This is the Bourbon Shop, and let's get into it. Wild Turkey 101 has been a long-time favorite of mine, and I think it's still overlooked. Some people might overlook it because of the college days they had, Yeah, but they need to take another look at it. This is a very good budget whiskey. It comes in at $20, and we're talking about the regular Wild Turkey 101, and it's one of the best values out there. Now, this is non-age statement, the regular Wild Turkey 101, but it's heard to be around 6, maybe 7 years old, teetering around the 7-year age. Now, the special edition, the anniversary edition of the Wild Turkey, is a solid 8 years and up. So there's a blend of 8 to 9 to maybe 10 years aged bourbons within the Wild Turkey 101 anniversary, 70-year anniversary. So here's the thing. Russell handpicked the barrels that he liked. There are certain warehouses that was his favorite, I guess, because these certain warehouses maybe yield the best results in the aging process. And that's where he picked all the barrels to make this special collector's item of Wild Turkey 101. So if you're thinking about it like that, there should be a difference. However, with the price, you'll see how much of a difference it is. Wild Turkey 101 coming in at $23, and the 70-year special edition is coming in at $50. Okay, so you got to think about this. This is a collector's item. It's to commemorate a special time in the legacy of a man. And this is not age statement, but it's around the 6, 7, 8 years, maybe 6 and 7 to be for sure. But this is a solid 8 and up. But of course, they have to go with the lower number that's in the aging, the age of the liquor that's in here. So we stick to 8, but more than likely it's a lot higher than that. So there should be a difference in the taste. Then we have to figure out, well, is it worth the $30 difference? So I'm going to go ahead and taste the regular Wild Turkey and nose it, taste it, and tell the difference. Right away you get that nice honey, the cinnamon, the spicy, sweet, typical Wild Turkey. I want to sip it already. Okay, so Jimmy Russell coming in a lot darker, a lot more oak. Yeah, definitely more layers here. It smells older. Okay, so far so good. The nose really set these two apart. So let's go ahead and go with the palate. See what happens here. Man, Wild Turkey is such a treat. So you come in with that spice, that nutmeg, the cinnamon, the red hots, the caramel, the brown sugar, pretty much everything that you want in a bourbon. But a lot of rye spice, because I believe this is a high rye bourbon. So it's there. So if you like Wild Turkey, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a good bourbon. All right, so let's try the 70-year anniversary edition of this. Just like the nose, it is coming off a little darker. Whatever warehouse that he said is his favorite, I completely understand, because here you get a little bit more oakiness to it. A lot darker fruit is in here, darker notes. The caramel is darker. Everything is pretty much darker in this. And like the traditional Wild Turkey, you get that lemon zest, an orange peel. It's just more of it. It's just elevated to maybe 2 or 3 levels up, I think. Yeah. As delicious as Wild Turkey 101 regular is, it's coming off a little thin compared to this one, the special edition. So, is it worth the $30? Well, here's what I think. Right now, it's kind of limited out here, but I think more is coming. That's what I hear in the grapevine. Right now, it's limited, but you should be able to get your hands on it. I'm waiting to get my hands on one, and I will not mind paying the $50 for that particular bourbon. Because it is a little elevated. They could have charged a lot more, but I'm so glad they kept the price down. They could have just came in at 100, 125 because of the significance of the bottle, but they did not. I'm happy for that. Now on the secondary market, this is going to be going for a lot more. Flippers are out there, and I hope that you all don't pay them no attention. Let them keep their flip bottles and sit on it. Some of these bottles that's out there are collectibles. They're going to get Jimmy Russell to sign it if they get a chance to meet him. And you'll see those bottles on the market, which I think is just low class to me. This is my personal opinion. You stand in line because you supposedly admire this man. You want his autograph on that bottle just to flip it. So, whatever. Each is on. But I definitely give it a thumbs up. It is a thumbs up. Hopefully I find myself a bottle or two. And if I do, I'm going to get a backup. I might get a backup to the backup to the backup. How many is that? Is that 4, 3? But yeah, I want several because this is something I may want to just have on the shelf, but I wanted to enjoy a couple of bottles with friends and family. So that's my take, bourbon lovers. I think it's a good buy, a good deal. If you see it, I will suggest you get it. But if you don't want to spend the $50, you will not be disappointed with the regular Wild Turkey 101. So if you was able to get your hands on that bottle, please leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. Did you compare it with the regular Wild Turkey 101? Can you see the difference in it? Does it taste a little darker to you? Leave it in the comments. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time on the Bourbon Shop. And as always, I don't always say it, but the best way to enjoy your bourbon is to drink it the way you like to drink it. But the best way to drink it is in a responsible way. And I will not be blending this. I want to enjoy this until it's gone.